Right, welcome back to another game of play action football. My name is Brian Hafferkamp. I'm the designer and creator of this game. We are replaying the 1985 NFC Championship game. It was LA, the Rams at the Bears. So a couple of really good defenses. The Rams were number 4 in the league. The Bears are number 1. And by the league, I mean the NFL. And so that's reflected. The game was pretty terrible. It was a 24-0 win, but I think there was 350 yards of total offense between both teams. So not a great offensive game, and don't expect a lot of offense in this particular game. So we've gone through and set up our score sheet. You can see that the Rams offense is a +1, defense is a -2, same for the Bears. So that normally is going to lead to a -1 on each individual team. But since we're playing outside in Soldier Field in January, I went ahead and rolled for the weather effect. That's in the game guide. Each field tells you, like, if there's some sort of weather, like each outside field, sorry. If it's a dome, it doesn't fit in there. And I'll have to go through and I'll have to make the ones for 1985, but you know, Soldier Field is the same outside that it was back in 1985, so I was able to find it. So January, we came out with a roll of extreme cold, and then that means, according to the chart that's inside the game guide, that the away team has a -1 added to their roll. So instead of a -1 for both teams, it'll be a -2 for Los Angeles. So they're going to have to overcome quite a bit, the weather and the Bears defense, in order to make any hay in this game. And that's going to be pretty tough. It was tough in the real game. The wind chill, the temperature was 36, I want to say. I was looking it up, and the wind chill was under 20. So that's the reason for like extreme cold affecting the game. And theoretically, it would affect the away team more than the home team. So it's a bit of a home field advantage for the Bears to play outside, because they built their team to be able to play outside usually. So that's the explanation of the weather effect. So you'll see our adjustments here. So for LA, the away team, it's going to be -2. And for the home team, it's going to be just a -1. But that's going to be on every single roll, even if there is a disadvantage on the defensive effect roll, so whatever play you called. The Bears run a 4-3, and the Rams run a 3-4. So it should be a good day to run for the Bears. It should theoretically be a good day to pass for the Rams, which plays into both of their strengths. So we'll see how that plays out, and whether either team can score anything in this game. Let's roll for the coin toss. The Bears win the coin toss. They're going to be the orange. LA is going to be the yellow. Hopefully you can see that okay. And so the Bears win the toss. They're going to defer to the second half. And LA will get the ball to start the game. All right, the kickoff is going to be a touchback. So the Bears with the touchback on the opening kickoff, and the Rams will take over 1st and 10 at their own 25. Both teams pretty balanced, so I'm just going to kind of let the auto play calling happen in this game. Maybe occasionally I'll dip in and manually call a play, but there's no need to try to get them to a bunch of passes or a bunch of runs or something like that. They're both pretty balanced. 1st and 10. This is going to be an inside run against a base blitz. And that's going to be a really tough one. So they already started at a -2 to the defense, and so that's a -4. So I have to get rid of this one. A 3 on an inside run is going to be a fumble, and so right off the bat, the Rams fumble the ball. In the cold, as to get hit. So that's a fumble, and we check our fumble chart here. So on a run, we got to roll. It's a 10, so that's actually going to be the line of scrimmage minus a D10 times 2. So what we're going to do is we're going to roll these two D10s. We're going to look at the Bears die first. It's a 90, and a 90 is greater, and so we're going this way, so behind the line of scrimmage. They're at the 25, and if this was 25 or greater, then that means that's a TD. So right off the bat, we have a fumble and we have a touchdown for we have a fumble and a touchdown for the Bears. So who was that picked up the fumble? It's Dave Duerson. So Duerson, the safety, scoops up the fumble, takes it in for a score, and just like that, and the Bears' extra point is automatic. They have Brett Butler, and so just like that, the Bears take a 7-0 lead. Wow. Okay, so the defense rears its head, and let's do the kickoff again. Oh wow, that was a lot. All right, I think there was something like 7 fumbles in the game, something ridiculous. There were a lot of fumbles in the game. Kickoff is going to be a 9. A 9 is 63 yards, so that's going to be 60, 1, 2, 3. And then the run back is a 10, so that's pretty good. We actually have a chance for a big play here. 10, 20, 30. So out to the 32, and then let's roll for the big play. It's a 10, and that's going to be as big as you can get. So a big play here, a breakaway, is going to be 70 yards. So 70 plus 30 is 100, and they were starting at the 2, so that's actually going to be a run back for a TD. So craziness happening here, and the extra point is good, and so just like that, on 2 consecutive plays, we tie it up at 7 apiece. Alright, I promise you that the game is not usually this wild and woolly, but I suppose anything can happen in the NFL. So here's a kickoff. This is going to be 66 yards plus the D6, so we'll roll this again. So a 66 plus the D6 is a 70-yard kick. Do we want to try to return that? That's 5 yards deep in the end zone. I don't think so. We'll just take the touchback on that. And Chicago takes over 1st and 10 at their own 25, not 35. Chicago also balanced offense in this one, so we're just going to let that all play out here. If they get 30, 35 passes, that's okay. It's an inside run to base blitz, so they were going against a 3-4. So that's a -1. 12 minus 1 is 11 on the inside run. It's good for 4 yards. Out to the 29. Brings up 2nd down at 6. So hopefully this game settles in just a little bit. Got a fumble for a TD, and then the ensuing kickoff was run back for a touchdown. So we're tied at 7 early on in this one, just a minute into the game. Alright, so 2nd down, it's going to be an outside run to a base blitz, and that will be a -2. Nice big number here, so that's a 13 on the outside run. That's good for 5 more yards, and that'll be a 1st down. As the Bears run for the, oh, actually it's going to bring up 2nd and 1, or 3rd and 1. So to the 34. So that's just 9 yards. 3rd down and 1. The Bears go with a medium pass as they drop back and try to get it down the field against the blitz. That's a -2. 8 minus 2 is 6, and that's going to be a quarterback hurry. So McMahon throws the incompletion. And the Bears are going to go for it on 4th down. Won't spoil this opportunity. It's an inside run against base defense. So that's going to be even Steven. No advantage either way. A 13 on an inside run is good for 5 yards as they pick up the 1st down. It's just going to be kind of one of those games where you need to pick up yardage when you can. That 3-4 is soft in the middle, and so they're going to have an advantage on short yardage plays. 1st down, this is an inside run to a base defense. Another even, and that's a D6 plus 2, so 8 yards on the run up the middle. Takes it out to the 47. Brings up 2nd down and 2 from their own 47. Outside run here against a blitz. That's a -2 to the defense, so a 4 on an outside run. That's a tackle for loss for -6 yards as they get bottled up on the outside. A little pitch play to the outside, and that's going to drop them for a 6-yard loss. And now it's going to be 3rd down and sort of long here. 3rd and 8. 3rd down call. They're going to throw it deep against the base blitz. So blitz coming, deep pass called. That's going to be a -2 to the defense. A 5 on a deep pass. That's going to be a sack. So a sack for -6 yards. And I told you it's going to be tough sledding for the offenses in this game. That's going to bring up 4th down as they drop another 6 yards. So 4th and 15, they're going to go ahead and punt this one. The punt is 35 yards, 10, 20, 35. And the return is a 2, so that's going to be a fair catch. So 35 yards plus a fair catch. And the Rams will take over 1st and 10 at their own 30. It's 1st down and 10. This is going to be a screen pass against the base, and that will be for a -1 to the defense. 5 minus 1 is 4. 4 on the screen pass is going to be incomplete. Brings up 2nd down and 10 for the Rams. 2nd and 10, they run another screen pass, this time against the base defense. And same thing, -1, but they got a better roll here. So 14 on a screen pass is a D6 plus 3. That's good for 7 yards. And that's going to get them a little bit closer. Brings up 3rd down and 3 for the Rams. A 6 on 3rd down, a short pass against a base. That's going to turn into a -3. So 15 minus 3 is 12 on a short pass is D10 plus 2. And that's good for 7 more yards. And the Rams pick up a 1st down out to the 44. And they've got their first down of the day. Brings up 1st and 10. This is an outside run against a blitz. That's going to turn into a -3. So 10 on the outside run is good for 4 yards. Takes it to the Rams 48. Brings up 2nd down and 6. Second down play. This will be a short pass against the blitz. It's a -2, so 12 minus 2 is 10. 10 on the short pass is a D6 plus 3. And that's good for 8 yards. And 8 yards is going to be good enough for a pickup on the 1st down. So the Rams got something going here. So out to the... So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to the 44. of the Bears. That was a 2. So first down play, this is screen pass, and the screen is -2 to the Bears. So that's a 1. That's actually going to be a penalty on the offense. The penalty is unnecessary roughness on the play. So that's going to take them back 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That takes them back 15 yards. It's going to be first down and very long. First down and 25. As the Rams have a 15-yard penalty there. First down and 25. This will be an outside run to the blitz. It's a -3. And 12 on the outside run, D6 plus 2. So it's as good as they could do, 8 yards. And takes out to the 49. Brings up second down and long. How long? 10. 10 plus 19, 18, 17. Second and 17. As I try to climb back into this down and distance here. A medium pass against the blitz is -2. 14 minus 2 is 12. 12 on a medium pass is going to be an incompletion just into their incompletions. Brings up third down. Off the fingertips, I guess we'd say. Bears defense plays that one well. Brings up third down and long. This will be a medium pass against the nickel blitz. And that's a -2. 14 minus 2 is 12 on a medium pass again. Just off the fingertips, just out of reach. And that's going to be fourth down. Fourth down and 17. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yeah. Fourth and 17. I'm going to get a punt here. A good punt, 60 yards. That's going to go into the end zone. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. And that goes out of the end zone for a touchback. So 40, 51 yards. And the result is a touchback. The Bears will take over first and 10 at their own 20. Alright, I'm going to call a deep pass here just to try to get something going for the Bears. Let's see if they can hit on one going deep. Probably not going to. So this is a first and 10. They're going a deep pass against a base. And that's going to be a -1. So 7 minus 1 is 6. 6 on a deep pass is a quarterback hurry. And maybe a waste of a down there. I just want to take a shot every once in a while. Second down. This is an outside run. And outside run is going to go for a -1. So 6 on an outside run is another 0 yards. So no gain on the pickup as they can't turn the corner against this Rams defense. Third down and 10 for the Bears. This is a short pass. And the Rams are sending the blitz. So it's a -1 to the defense. And 8 on a short pass is going to be incomplete. And that's going to bring up fourth down. Punting time for the Bears. Let's see if they can flip the field. That's a good punt. 60 yards in the air. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Kicks it down to the 20. And on the return is a 4. 4 is going to be a fair catch. So 60 yards with a fair catch. That's pretty salty right there. Really flips the field. On the Rams, that was clutch by the Bears punter. Sets up first and 10 for the Rams at their own 20-yard line after the big boomer of a kick. This is an inside run, and that's going to be a -3. So 10 on the inside run is a D6. It's good for 2 yards. Again, the weather is extreme cold, so The weather is under freezing, way under freezing, the wind chill. The wind was like 19 miles an hour in this game, so chilly by the lake, let's say it that way. But, you know, it's January. That's a pretty typical temperature in January, 35. That's actually our average temperature here. So it's going to be second down and 8. This will be a medium pass, and the Bears send the blitz. So this will be a -2 to the defense. So a 9 on a medium pass is going to be a quarterback hurry. I did say medium, right? Yep. So the Bears force the incompletion, brings up third down and 8. 6 is going to be a short pass against the blitz. And a short pass against the blitz will be a -3. So 14 on a short pass, D10 plus 4. So they need this to be at least a 4 for a first down. They get a 10, even better, so that's 14 yards on the medium pass. And the Rams pick up the first down. So 10 plus 4 is out to the 36. And nice play there. First and 10. This is an inside run. That's a -3 to the defense. So 10 on the inside run is a 2-yard pickup. So slowly but steadily picking up yardage here. Out to the 38. Second and 8 for the Rams. This will be an outside run. That's a -2, so an 8 on the outside run. Good for 2 more yards. Brings up third down and 6 for the Rams. Third down play, they dial up a drop back pass here. So they drop back against the blitz. And a medium against the blitz. That's going to be a -1 to the defense. So a 9, and that's going to be a quarterback hurry and an incompletion. So on third down, the Rams can't connect, and that's going to lead to another fourth down. So punt here from the Rams. 7 on a punt is good for 45 yards. 10, 20, 30, 40 plus 5. And the return is a big one with a chance for a really big one. So 10, 20, 30. So at the moment, it's a 30-yard return. And there's a big play, a breakaway. So plus another 30. 10, 20, 30. So a 60-yard return out to the 25. And that's a big setup for the Bears as they get a huge punt return and almost take it to the house. It's going to be first and 10 for Chicago. They're almost in field goal range as it is. Brett Butler, money inside of 40 yards. And they are at 42 right now. So first down play for the Bears. This will be an inside run. And it's even, so a 7 on an inside run, good for 1 yard. Takes it down to the 24. Be second and 9. Second down play for the Bears. This is a screen against the blitz. It turns into a -2. 5 -2. Got a terrible roll here. So on a screen pass, that's going to be completed, but a 2-yard loss on the play. So going backwards, it's going to bring up third down and 11. Bears need to get some yardage here. They're not going to do much, though. Third down and 11. This is a short pass against the nickel blitz. It's a -1 plus a -1. So -2 on the play. That's going to be a penalty on the Bears. The penalty is holding. That's going to knock them definitely out of field goal range, as they are going to have to pick up some yardage here. So we'll say 10 yards on the holding. And the Bears have third down and very long. This is going to be a deep pass from McMahon against the nickel. So that -2 turns to a -3. A 7 on a deep pass is going to be incomplete. And that brings up fourth down. So we are at 53-yard kick. Man, there's no easy call here. I think it's better to just try and go for it on fourth down, because there's no way. It's a 53-yard kick. They have a 1 out of 10 chance of making that. Their long was 46, so in my book, like, you can play how you want, but in my book, I don't let them kick beyond their long, so they're not in field goal range after getting knocked out of field goal range there. So we're going to go for it. Fourth and long. This is just off the sheet here. This is a short pass to against the base defense. And that's a -2. So 11 -2 is 9 on a short pass. Is going to be incomplete. And the Rams will take over 1st and 10 from their own 36. So you're sort of caught between a rock and a hard place at that point. You could try to punt it with the coffin corner punt, I guess. Drive them back even farther. I don't know. It's kind of the same difference. But you'd be guaranteed something, like to push them 10 yards down the field. 1st and 10 for the Rams. This is a screen pass. And the screen is going to go for -1. That's the advantage. So 5 on a screen pass is going to be a pass defense. So that comes to a 2nd down. That's an incompletion. Somebody got their hand up in the way of that screen and knocked it down. 2nd down play is going to be a short pass against the blitz. That's a -2. To the defense. So 5 on a short pass is going to be another incompletion. Let's run a draw play on 3rd down. So normally it would have been a medium pass. That's just not going to work against the Bears, I don't think. So let's go with a draw play here against the 4-3 defense. They're running a blitz, so a draw against the blitz is a -1, becomes a -3. And that is less than, so that's going to be an offensive penalty. Illegal block in the back, so that's going to take them back 10 yards. Brings up 3rd down and forever. And let's run a screen pass, I guess. Screen pass on 3rd down and long against the base blitz. Pretty good call. That's going to be even, so they can get a good roll here. 13 on the screen is good for 5 yards. Gets them a little bit of breathing room, I guess. And that brings up 4th down and 15. 4th down and 15 from their own 31. Rams are going to punt. Some runaway dice. Rams are going to punt. That's a 9. That's 55 yards. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 plus 5. Another good punt. And 2 on the return is going to be another fair catch. So flip the field there. Getting toward the end of the 1st quarter. Tied at 7. A couple of freak plays just to get some points on the board here. But each offense has been pretty inept, actually. 1st down play for the Bears is going to be an inside run against the blitz. That's a -1 to the defense, so 7 on an inside run is good for 1 yard. And that takes us to the end of the first quarter. So into the first quarter, 7-7 is our score, and the Bears have the ball at their own 15, second down at 9. So Chicago runs a medium pass against the blitz. It's gonna be a -2 to the defense, so a 3 on a medium pass is a sack, and the loss is 3 yards on the play. Rams actually have 2 sacks, so they don't have any. So 1, 2, 3, loss of 3 on the play, brings up 3rd down and long. It's a medium pass against the blitz again, so another -2 to the defense. 8 on a medium pass is going to be an incompletion. So trying to get the ball down the field, just nobody's successful on this cold, blustery day at Soldier Field. Good punt here, 55 yards. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 plus 5. And the return is another fair catch. Well, 1st and 10 for the Rams. I realized I was playing off the wrong team. The Rams, this will be a medium pass against the base defense. So that'll lead to a -1 advantage to the defense. A -1 is 7. That's another incompletion. Let's run an outside run against this Bears defense. So outside run against the base blitz. That's a -3 overall. 7 on the outside run. They pick up at least a yard. Brings up 3rd down. And 3rd down and 9 for the Rams. 3rd down is a short pass against the blitz. It's a -2. 13 -2 is 11. On a short pass is good for 6 yards. And that's going to bring them a little bit short on 4th down. But they do get the completion. It's going to lead to another punt. The punt is another really good one. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 plus 5. And a 3 is going to be another fair catch. So they catch it inside the 10. That's a big no-no. But they do it anyway, and the Bears are going to start inside their own 10-yard line. 7-7 is our score. 12 and a half minutes left in the first half. This is going to be a medium pass for the Bears. You think at some point they got a hit on one of these. It's a -3, so a 4 on a medium pass is going to be another sack for the Rams. 3rd sack of the day, and this time for -6 yards. And -6 yards puts them into the end zone. So that's actually going to be a safety for LA. As they start the second quarter with a safety, they're going to get the ball back as the Bears have to kick off from their, they kick off from their 35. But that's going to be a safety. The Rams take a 9-7 lead with a 2-run home run in the bottom of the 3rd. This is going to be a punt. So free kick for the Bears. A punt is 40 yards. 10, 20, 30, 40. And the return is an 8. So pretty good return. 18 yards. So 10, 20, 19, 18. Out to the 43-yard line. So good starting field position for the Rams as McMahon takes the sack in the end zone, and that's going to be a safety for the Rams. The Rams have a 9-7 lead and the ball with just under 12 minutes left in the half. It's a lot of weird plays in this game, but not a lot of offense. Short pass here, and the short pass is going to be -3 to the defense. Is a 10 on a short pass. D6 plus 3, 8 yards on first down. Takes it out to the, so that's going to be 6, 7, 8. Ball goes out to the 49-yard line of the Bears. Brings up second down and 2. Little screen pass against the base defense. It's going to be a -1 to the defense. 15 minus 1 is 14 on a screen. So we get a D6 plus 3. Good for another 8 yards. And that's a nice pickup. Down to the Bears 41. The Rams have something going now. 10:45 left in the half. The Rams driving into Bears territory. Outside run, and that will be a -2, so a 3 on an outside run is going to be dropped for a 4-yard loss. Rams 2 steps forward, 1 step back here. 5 is going to be an outside run to the base blitz. So a -3 to the defense. 13 on an outside run. Picks up 5. Down to the 40. Brings up third down and 9. Third down and 9. Going to be tough to pick this up, but maybe 2 down territory here. This is a short pass. A -3, so 6 minus 3 is 3 on a short pass. That's a sack. A sack for -2 yards. As Bears pass rush comes hard and heavy on that one, and that brings up 4th down. We're at the 40. That's a 57-yard kick. Too long, so let's go for the coffin corner punt here. Try to play field position ball. A 6 is going to be kicked out of bounds at the 15-yard line. So 25 yards on the punt. It goes out of bounds at the 15. And the Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line. A lot of field in front of them. And let's see if we can give the ball to Walter Payton. See if we can pick up some yardage here. This is going to be up the middle against the blitz. This is a -1. So that's good for 4 yards. We're just going to commit to the run here for a drive and see how that works. So we're just going to run Walter, run him to the outside. This will be against the base of -1. So 7 on an outside run, that's another yard. And let's give him to him one more time up the middle and see if he can pick up a 1st down. Doesn't look good. This would be against the blitz. And a -1 is a tackle for loss, -2 yards, so that strategy didn't work. Gonna have to get a punt here for the Bears. The punt's only 35 yards this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 35 and a fair catch. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Rams from their own 47. Good field position, good starting field position for them. See if they can capitalize on it. Inside run, and that will be a -3 to the defense. 13 on the inside run, that's good for 5 yards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Brings up 2nd down and 5 for the Rams. The Rams have an outside run against the blitz. That's a -3 to the defense. 10 on an outside run is good for another 4 yards. Brings up 3rd down and 1 for the Rams. Having some success on the ground here with the bigger rolls. 3rd down, this is a screen pass. And the screen is going to go for a -1 to the Bears defense. So that's a 2 on the screen pass. That's a sack for -1 yard. And the Bears pick up sack number 2. And it's going to bring up 4th down as they lose 1 yard. 4th down here, they got to punt the ball again, I guess. Another coffin corner punt. This is a good one too, down to the 5. So they're going to pin Chicago back down to the 5. Trying to think where we were. We were at like the, we'll say 40 yards. Okay, so the Bears take over 1st and 10 from their own 5. They can't quite get out from the shadow of their own end zone. Running the ball didn't help last time. They throw a screen pass here. And a screen against the 3-4. That's going to be a -2 to the defense. So 10 on a screen is a D6. They get 5 yards on the pass. 5:15 left in the opening half. 5 yards, takes it out to the 10. Brings up 2nd down and 5. They really just need a play to spring them loose here. That's an outside run. That'll be a -1, so 12 on an outside run, D6 plus 2. That's 8 yards. That'll be a 1st down. So takes it out to the 18. And 1st and 10 from the 18 for the Bears. Cold, chilly, windy day at Chicago's Soldier Field in the NFC Championship game. The Bears are down 9-7. They're driving. This is an inside run. And that's going to be good for no advantage either way. 14 on an inside run, D6 plus 3. 6-yard gain on 1st down. 4:15 left in the half. Takes it out to the 24-yard line. Both teams really just in a tight game like this, not trying to mess anything up. 1st and 10, this is another inside run. And inside run against the blitz. This will be a -1 to the defense, so a 10 is going to be a D6. It's good for 3 yards on the run. Oh. 8, 6, 3. It's 2 yards off, or 2 ticks off the clock. 3 yards is out to the 27. Brings up 2nd down and 7. This is an inside run again against the blitz for a -1 advantage to the defense. So that's good for 4 yards. Takes it out to the 31-yard line. 3:15 left in the half. Brings up 3rd down and 3rd down and 3 for the Bears. Very manageable down and distance, but they decided to take a deep shot here on 3rd and 3, trying to catch the Rams off guard. It's going to be a -1, so 8 minus 1 is 7, and that's going to be an incompletion. They just can't get a big roll on those deep passes. As that falls incomplete, the Bears are going to have to kick this. Try to flip the field again. 40 yards, 10, 20, 30, 40, with a 10-yard return. Brings it out to the 39. So a defensive battle here as the Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 39. Got a big roll here on the D10, so an opportunity for the Rams if they can get free of this Bears defense. A screen against the blitz. Screen against the blitz, that's a good call. This is going to be even. A 19 on a screen is going to be good for 10 yards. As they get a nice positive play on 1st down. So 10-yard gain. Brings up 1st and 10 again. This is an inside run. Not going to make a lot of hay there. That's a -3. Only 1 yard for the Rams. And that takes us down to the 2-minute warning. Second down and 9 for the Rams. This is an outside run. It's a -2. 12 minus 2 is 10, and that's good for 4 more yards. And they're going to be in the hurry-up offense here. So after the 4-yard gain, it's 3rd and 5. Rams looking for something good here. Medium pass against the base defense is going to be a -1 advantage to the Bears. 16 on a medium pass, that's a big one. Good for 17 yards, so 10. And then 6, 7 yards. So down to the 29 as they get a big pass play there. And they're inside the Bears 30. Minute and a half left. They have all their timeouts, so opportunity if they can continue to push the ball. They can still run the ball, and it's okay. This is actually going to be an inside run, and that will be for a -3 to the Bears. A 4 on an inside run is a tackle for loss. -4 on the play. And they're going to take their first timeout on that. So clock stops where it is. They go back 4, and that's going to bring up 2nd down and 14 for the Rams. Screen pass against the blitz. That's another good call. This is going to be a 0, so 13 on the screen pass is good for 5 yards. Gets them down to the 28. They're going to call another timeout. Third down play here. It's 3rd and 9. And what do they got here? They're dialing up a medium pass against the base. That's a -1 to the Bears. So a 7 on a medium pass is going to be an incompletion. Brings up 4th down. They got a 45-yard kick. Pretty good kicker, though. They need to roll at least a 4 for this play. It is a 4 as they sneak it in. 35-yard field goal. 45, I'm sorry. 45-yard field goal sneaks it just inside the goalposts, and the Rams have a 12-0 lead in the NFC Championship game. Can they turn the tide of history and knock out the Bears? We got a kickoff here. The kickoff is a touchback. First and 10 for Chicago. I'm going to try to run the screenplay here against the base. That's a -1, a -2 to the defense. And that'll be good for 3 yards. Actually, they're just going to run the clock out here. They get 3 yards on first down. It's going to be a run up the middle against the blitz. Is a -1. And that'll be good for 4 yards. Takes it out to the 32, and that's going to end our half. On a 4-yard run by Walter Payton up the middle. So that ends the first half. And our first half score is 12-7. I think I said 12-0. It's actually 12-7. Really good one here at Soldier Field. Let me check my time. We have time for another quarter. We'll see. So that's going to be a who gets it? Chicago gets it in the second half. So LA is going to have to kick off. We got our third quarter up here. And Chicago will get the ball first. Let's do the kickoff. I think I can go for one more quarter. We're at about 50 minutes, 52 minutes now. And the recording time. So game moving along pretty well. 45 minutes or so for game time. And we got the kickoff here of a 1. That's 67 yards. That's going to be 2 yards deep in the end zone. We got a 2 on the return, and that's good for 16 yards. So that takes it out to the 14. Not great field position there for the Bears. So 67 and 14. And the Bears start first and 10. This will be an outside run. This is a -1 to the defense, so a 2 on an outside run is going to be a fumble. And right off the bat, the Bears fumble the ball. Who was that? That was Jim McMahon trying to get around the outside, and he fumbles the ball. Let's see if they keep the ball or if they lose the ball. A 4 on a run. Okay, so that's an offensive recovery. And so the offense recovers, and it's the line of scrimmage +4, so they actually pick up 4 yards. And we take 2 ticks off the clock. It's going to be second down on the offensive recovery. Bears dodge a bullet there. There are three opportunities for the offense to recover a fumble on a running play. Same thing on a passing play. There are opportunities for the offense to recover the fumble. In fact, those opportunities lie in the averages 4, 5, 6. So more times than not, the offense is going to recover, but not every time. So we've got a second down and 6. The Bears run a short pass against the blitz. That's a -1. So a 10 on a short pass is going to be incomplete for the Bears. Brings up third down. Third down and 6. The Bears still in this one. A touchdown gives them a 2-point lead. So I guess touchdown and extra point. But their extra points are automatic, so a touchdown gives them a 2-point lead. We got a third down play. This is going to be a medium pass against the blitz. -2 to the defense, but a big roll here, 17. So 15 on a medium pass is D10 plus 10. And so that's be 11 yards on the pass. And that's a first down. So it takes it out to the 29-yard line. Nice job for McMahon there. after the fumble to get them back across the first down marker. First down for the Bears. Outside run against the blitz, and that's going to be a -2 to the defense. So 5 on an outside run is a -2. So they're dropped for a 2-yard loss. Brings up second down and 12. Second down and 12. Got a big roll here if they can get something going. This is on a deep pass against the dime defense, though. So deep against the dime is a -3. They have a -1 already, so -4. And then we have 18, so 14 on a deep pass, and the pass is deflected. Man, that just put them right into the out of the green. A 15 would have been 24 yards, but nice job by the defense to keep that ball away from the Bears receiver. Third down and long. This will be a short pass against the nickel. So it's a -1 advantage to the defense on a short pass is an incompletion. And that drive was really almost, but not quite. So the Bears forced to punt again. Their first possession of the second half. We got a 1. A 1 is a block if we roll a 1 again. And it's not a 1, it's a 9, so it's going to be 55 yards. And 5 is to the 18. On a block, I require that you roll 2 1s, whether it's a block field goal or a block punt, just to keep the percentages at the right. It's like keeps it at 1%, so instead of 10%. And the 4 is a fair catch. So 55 yards with a fair catch. Flips the field yet again on this very cold and blistery day on the lakefront in Chicago at Soldier Field. Soldier Field was AstroTurf back then. Kind of weird to see. LA takes over first possession in the second half. This is a screen pass, against the blitz. Good call here. That's a 0 advantage. So 5 on a screen pass is going to be a pass defense. And even when they get the advantage, LA hasn't been able to take advantage of it. Outside run here against the blitz. So it's a -3 to the defense. Outside run, D6 plus 2. Only a 3-yard gain. Takes it out to the 21. Positive yardage there, but still a ways to go against this vaunted Bears defense. Third down, this is a short pass against the base defense. That's a -3. So 7 on a short pass is an incompletion. More offensive futility, and we're going to get a punt on 4th down. It's 35 yards, 10, 20, 30, and 5. Bears are going to have good field position on this, as it's 35 yards with a fair catch. 11 minutes left in the third. The Bears take over at their own 44, so good field position here for the Chicago Bears. First and 10. This will be a short pass against the blitz. A -1, so a 6 on a short pass is going to be an incompletion for Jim McMahon. Second down and 10. This is an outside run against the blitz. It's a -2 to the defense, so a 9 on an outside. 9 on an outside run is a D6 roll. Good for 2 yards. That Rams run defense, pretty salty. Third down and 8. Third down and 8 for the Bears. This will be a draw play against the blitz. And that will be even Steven. So 15 on a draw play is D6 plus 8. So a 9-yard play. And that will take it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1 yard past the sticks. And that'll be a first down for the Bears. On the put it there. Should be the Bears. 9 yards on the draw play. That was Jim McMahon on the quarterback draw. Nice job of running there. So we got first down and 10. Here's a medium pass. As McMahon drops back. -2 becomes -3. So 6 on a medium pass is going to be a quarterback hurry, as the Rams almost get to him and they force the incompletion. Bears 2nd and 10 from the Rams 45. This is a medium pass, so another 7-step drop for the Bears. Blitz is coming, and 13 on a medium pass as McMahon hits D6 plus 11. So 13 yards for the Bears. 13 yards for the Bears is a first down. So 10 and 13 down to the 32-yard line. Excellent drive here that they have going. They started, I believe, deep in their own territory, like inside their 20. And we are going to have a first down play here. This is a medium pass. And -3 to the defense. 11 on a medium pass is incomplete. Second down and 10. Bears run the outside run. That's for a -1 to the defense, so 17 on an outside run is a D6 plus 7. That's good for 8 yards. Won't be a first down, but gets them very close. So to the 24. Bears looking at a 3rd and 2. Third down play. This is a medium pass as they drop back against the blitz. -2 to the defense. 4 on a medium pass. That's a sack for 8 yards, and that's going to knock them really maybe out of field goal range. 4th sack of the day for the Rams defense. That would be 10, 9, 8 yards from the 32. So that's going to be, what, a 49-yard kick. I think they got to go for it. I think their opportunity to make the kick is better than their chance to get the first down. So they need at least a 6 to make this kick. 49 yards. It's a 10. And Kevin Butler, with the 46-yarder, puts the Bears on first in the second half. So the Bears cut the lead to 12-10. With a 3-run homer in the 5th inning. The Bears will kick off here. 7.5 minutes left in the 3rd quarter, and the Rams will be taking over for their second possession. The kickoff is a 5. That's going to be a touchback. Movement there. Rams take over. They have a 2-point lead, 12-10, with about halfway through the 3rd quarter. Inside run here against the Bears. That's going to be a tough place to make hay. That'll be a -3 to the Bears defense, which is a 2, which is a fumble. So we have a fumble on the play. This is Redden with the fumble. And let's see if they preserve the possession. It's a 7. 7 is to the defense. Line of scrimmage minus a D6. So minus 6. So it goes to the defense, and they recover the ball at the 19. So the Bears pick up the ball. They just scored. Now they've got the turnover. Second fumble of the game. They took the first one in for a touchdown. This one sets them up with really good field position inside the Rams 20. And it will be 1st and 10. This is a short pass to the blitz, against the blitz. That's a -1 to the defense. 18 on a short pass. D10 plus 7. So 10 yards on the pass from McMahon is a first down pickup. And that takes it down to the 9. So 1st and goal. We got our goal to go plays on the back here. And 1st and goal from the Bears. Or from the, I guess they call it the Bears 9, right? So I would think about it as the Rams 9-yard line, but they think about it as like the goal line you're going toward. So that always weirds me out a little bit. That's not how I think about it. I think about the one you're defending. So I don't know. So 1st and 10, or sorry, 1st and goal from the 9. This is an outside run against the blitz. It's a -2 to the defense, but we got a nice roll here. D6 plus 2. That's an 8-yard run. That's going to take it down to the 1. So it's going to be 2nd and goal from the 1 for the Bears as they're knocking on the door. They get a really good roll here. So 2nd and 1. This is an outside run against a goal line. So it's a -1 becomes a -2. 17 on an outside run. D6 plus 7. And that's guaranteed a touchdown. And that is a 1-yard plunge by Sir Walter Payton. So 1-yard run from Payton. And the Bears' extra point is just always good. So that's going to be first lead of the game for the Bears as they convert a turnover deep inside of the Rams' territory into 7 points. Just like that, it is 17-12. 17-12 is our score. And the Bears will be kicking off. Let's try to finish out this 3rd quarter, and then I got to go. But good one here at Soldier Field. Much better than the actual game, actually. Both teams loosening up just a little bit on offense. And the Bears able to move the ball. So we got a kickoff here. This is a 4. 4 is going to be a touchback for the Bears. Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 25. First and 10 play. This would be a short pass. That's a -3 to the defense. So that'll be a pass deflection as it gets tipped at the line, and that's going to fall incomplete. Be 2nd down and 10. And the play on 2nd down is an inside run against the blitz. That's really tough sledding there. When the Bears want to get you, they send that inside blitz, and that's a -4 to the defense. 11 minus 4 is a 7, and they keep that to a 1-yard gain. The Rams are already with 2 fumbles, 1 for a TD. The last one, they lost it inside their own red zone. This is going to be a 3rd down and 9 for the Rams. Smartly, they run a screen against the blitz. And that's actually a good play. That's going to lead to a no advantage for either team. But they only roll an 8. So an 8 on a screen play, just good for 2 yards. So they had the advantage there. Just couldn't come up with a good roll. And just 2 yards on the completion. That's going to lead to another punt. So the Rams with a 4, not a great punt, 10, 20, 30, and 5. 35, the return is a possibility of a really good one, so 30 yards, 10, 20, 30. And let's see if there's a breakaway. There is a breakaway. That's good for 50 more. So they catch, that's going to be a TD return. So a punt return TD and 35 yards on the kick, and a TD is going to be the result. The return is 63 yards for the punt return TD, and this one is getting out of hand. The Bears don't need to roll for the extra point, so that's going to be another 7 for them. And we'll take that off. The Rams are going to get the ball back, as a couple of really special plays for the Bears have ended in TDs. They got a fumble return TD. They've got now a punt return TD, and starting to run away with this one. 24-12. 24-12 is our score. They're going to kick off again. That's going to be another touchback. As the Bears starting to exert their dominance over this game. They had the advantage, just couldn't get the offense rolling, but they've got some special teams plays that are leading the way for them in this one. This will be an inside run. That's a -3 to the defense, so 7 is only going to be a 1-yard gain. Again, running up the middle on this Bears defense just is not the way that you're going to win the game. Throwing against this defense hasn't been so successful either. They're going to try it here on the short pass. -3 to the defense. A 5 on a short pass is incomplete. And that's going to bring up 3rd down and 9. Just not a lot of places to go against this historically great defense. One of the great defenses in the history of the NFL. This will be a screen pass against a blitz. That's the one place you can go and have a possibility to get some yards. 13 on a screen. Only 5, though, is what they pick up, and that's going to leave them short. And it'll be 4th down and 4. And the Rams are going to have to punt again. A 4 on the punt is good for 35 yards. See if they can keep them from scoring a TD this time. So 10, 20, 30, 5. And the return is a big one, 23 yards. So 10, 20, and 3. The Bears will take over 1st and 10 at the Rams 43. So the return game strong for the Bears. They've had a 60-yard punt return, they've had a 63, and they've had a 23. So not great coverage for the LA Rams. 2.5 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. The Bears take over 1st and 10. This is a medium pass, and that's going to be -3 to the defense. 5 on a medium pass. That's good for a sack. -4 yards. That's sack number 5 on the day for the Rams. And we're going to take them back 4 yards to the 47. 2nd down. 2nd and 14 for the Bears. They're going to try another medium pass, this time against the nickel. It's a -2 advantage to the defense. So a 9 is going to be an incompletion. As the Rams drop back in coverage, bring in an extra defensive back. I expect them to do the same here. Let's see if they blitz on 3rd down. This is a deep ball against the nickel. That's not a good place to go either. That's going to be a -3 to the defense. So 7 is going to be an incompletion. And that brings up 4th down. So the Rams hold after the short punt. I have to do a coffin corner kick. That's a really good one. That's down to the 8-yard line. So 39 yards on the punt. Punt goes out of bounds at the 8. And the Bears are going to take over first, or the Rams will take over 1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line. Just over a minute left in the third quarter. And we got a pretty good one here. This is 24-12, and the Bears starting to take over in this third quarter. Scored 17 in the third to take the big time lead in this one. This is the NFC Championship game from 1985. Rams 1st and 10. They're going to run outside, and that's going to go for 13, 11. That's a D6 plus 1. So that's good for 6 yards as they pick up a little breathing room. 45 seconds left in the quarter. 6 yards takes them out to the 14. Brings up a 3rd down, or 2nd down and 4. Short pass here against the Bears blitz. And that will be -2 to the defense. So 7, the blitz causes the incompletion. And that'll bring up 3rd down and 4 for the Rams. Another 7-step drop here. And the Bears are playing back on this one, no blitz. That will be a -1 advantage to the defense. So 5 minus 1 is 4 on a medium pass. That's a sack from the Bears defense as they drop the quarterback for a loss of 1 yard. Tried to scramble away and just couldn't get away. That's going to lead us to the end of the third quarter and takes us to the fourth. I'm going to have to go and jet, but got a good one here. Let's go ahead and let's go ahead and do the punt. So the punt is 4 yards. Sorry, a 4 on the punt is 35, 10, 20, 30, and 5. Run out of punts here. And the Bears' return is a 3. That's going to be a fair catch. So 35 with a fair catch. And that's where the Bears will take over with 14 minutes and 45 seconds left in the game. And I'll have to play the rest of this one offline, but I'll take a snapshot of where that is. And entering the fourth quarter, the Bears are leading this one 24-12 over the Los Angeles Rams. It's the 85 NFC Championship game played on January 12th, 1986. We are in the extreme cold weather in Chicago on the lakefront, and got wind, we got cold, and this one is playing out about like we thought. Again, we have a -1 adjustment for the away team, which seems appropriate here, and the Bears are taking advantage of having that that -2 advantage on every offensive play. You can see not a lot going on here in the passing game. Doing okay running the ball, but might have to shift their strategy to running the ball a little bit more against this Bears defense. They need to put a score in there to get them back in the game. Let's see if LA can do that. It's going to be Chicago ball, though, with a short field, only 48 yards to go for a touchdown, as they're already starting in LA Rams territory. And if they can get a score here, that's pretty much just put this one away. And we'll see if that is what happens in the fourth. This is playing with a game called Play Action Football. This is going to be released soon. I think I'm going to try to get the 1985 season out there too at the same time. So taking a little bit of vacation in the next few days, so not going to work on anything. And when I come back, hopefully next week, we can release this next weekend. So look for both the 85 season and the 2023 season to come out next weekend. And just time to get it out there, let everybody try it, play it, and hopefully there's something that fits your fancy between modern football and this 1980s style football. and I'll continue to work on it based off of people's response to it. Lots of people purchase, and if there's a lot of interest, then I will continue forward and create more and more seasons. Looks like the 80s, 90s, 70s, that's kind of like a sweet spot for a lot of people, and I'll also keep up with the most modern seasons as well. All right, if you haven't subscribed, click subscribe. If you like what we're doing, click the thumbs up button on this video, and that's a super easy way to just sort of help out. And yeah, I appreciate everybody's responses. We have over 100 subscribers on the YouTube channel, which is really great. Just keep that coming. If you want to subscribe, you like what this is all about, then click subscribe and you'll continue to get new video content. Usually 1 or 2 a week is what I'll average, and it's new stuff I'm working on, or just talking through some of the games. Sometimes it's tutorials, sometimes it's demo videos, just a little bit of everything to talk about what we're doing at the Clark and Addison Gaming Company. If you want to visit the website and make any purchases or just see what we got for sale, you can go to clarkandaddisongaming.com, clarkandaddisongaming.com. You can check out the football game that we have. Got a couple of football games on there, got plenty of baseball games for the tabletop, and also a basketball game, up-tempo basketball. Revamp the site just a little bit. You can see that there's a demo version for this game that you can download. It's the last 4 teams of the 2023 playoffs, so the AFC Championship game and the NFC Championship game. So you get all 4 of those teams. You get the charts and everything you need to play. So you can play it out, test it out. It's a free download, and you'll see that right at the top of the website. Just click on download now, and you'll get those files delivered to you immediately to download, or it'll also send a download link to your email address. And the 79-80 up-tempo basketball season, so 79-80 NBA season, so Bird and Magic's first season in the NBA, that's available as well. A lot of cool crossover players from the ABA into the NBA, and they're kind of in their meaty prime. You know, you get the Moses Malones and the George Gervins and guys like that who are kind of crossing out of the NBA, ABA into the NBA, and they're still sort of in their prime in their careers. So that's a fun season. My voice is going, so I think I'm going to have to cut this off. But look for this soon. I'll put the link to the Facebook group. It's a private Facebook group, and you can join if you want to. No spamming or anything like that. So just people talking and interested in what we're doing. A lot of times I'll post things there that I don't post anywhere else in any other Facebook group. So it's a good place to kind of get the lowdown and the inside information on what I'm working on, or just thoughts I had about some of the games or statistics or whatever it is. Yeah, I think that's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time.